Your next comedian we have coming to the stage, a very funny gentleman. He has a podcast called the This Is 65 podcast. You can find it on Facebook. You search This Is 65 podcast, you'll find it. Yeah. Next gentleman we have coming to the stage is Chris Z. Please give it up for Chris Z. Thank you.
Okie dokie. Wow, people showed up. That was weird. It was a fucking dead zone in here earlier. So how y'all doing? You doing okay? You feeling good? You getting them free shots when you get a beer? Yeah. How about you guys in the VIP area? Yeah, I see you. I know you're there. Next to that weird space age contraption. Looks like something out of Star Wars. No. No, it doesn't look like that guy. No, it doesn't. You've never seen Lost in Space, just a I've seen both versions. I actually like the one with Gary Oldman. It's not a joke, that's just me admitting something that I should be ashamed of. That movie's terrible. But I'm sure a lot of people wonder why a lot of comics play with the mic stand, and there's a simple explanation for that. It's like we're playing with ourselves and you get to watch. That's all we're doing up here, you know, just jerking off our metaphorical comedy dick in the hopes of reaching completion in the form of laughter from strangers. Mainly you all in the front and the VIP. You're sitting in what I like to call the splash zone. Yeah, no, it's gross, but it's funny. You know, metaphorical cum's not nearly as gross as like real cum. Like that's just no. Like it's one thing I'm envious of with girls, except for some girls. But you know, like when a guy's done, there's a mess that needs to be cleaned up. When a girl's done, they can either go again or do anything else. A guy, there's two options. It's you clean up and then fall asleep. Or go to work. Yeah, it depends on how you start your day. Some people take shifts, like that last guy said. But I was on my way here, and I was at a stoplight waiting to make a left turn, and I was just thinking, like, just once in my life, I want the turn signal of the car in front of me to match up with mine. Does anyone else ever want that to happen? Like, is that too much to ask in this world? Just that one serendipitous moment where all of a sudden, like, everything syncs up and becomes like a Paul Simon song? Like Call Me Al or something? Or Cecilia? I prefer Cecilia. Everyone else is a Call Me Al fan. But like just the serendipitous moment, and all of a sudden it's just like a little fairy comes out of nowhere and it's just like, you see, Chris? There's music everywhere! And I'm like, yes, hallucinatory fairy. The world really is a magical place. And maybe I don't eat too much fast food as I chew into a McNugget. I love those McNuggets. They taste like sadness. Because it's not real meat. I once dated a vegetarian and I was like, why don't you just eat one? She's like, but it's meat. I'm like, really? I think you could get away with it. But, so, I got a haircut recently. I don't know if you can tell. Like, no, it just kind of looks this way all the time. And it's weird because it's something I should do way more often because I'm gonna get rid of this. It's way too distracting. It's like playing with myself. But I'm gonna come up here with you guys. Oh wow, I'm so much better back here. I look so much better when I'm poorly lit. It's just,
You're beautiful.
It's just like, hey baby, lights on? No, lights off. Not for your sake, for mine. But, the drunker you are, the prettier I am. But I got sidetracked. Look at the phone. Okay, cool. So I have to get a haircut a lot more often than I should because my hair naturally grows into like a pseudo mullet. Everyone knows normal mullets are business in the front, party in the back. Mine's more along the lines of no ambition in the front and the aftermath of a party in the back. Like it's just a mess back there. Like it's just a mess that someone really needs to clean up. Mainly frat boys for some reason. I don't know. I don't even like that joke. But I hate going to get my hair cut. Are there any hairdressers in the crowd? I'm so glad that's not a common profession because like I'd piss so many people off with this bit. I hate going to get my hair cut because the hairdresser always wants to talk to you. And it's just like, I'm here for one reason and it's not to learn about your boyfriend getting out of jail. Like I don't need to know about that. And it always starts off like simple enough. Like they're like, so what do you do for a living? And I tell them and I'm like, yeah. And then it gets a little bit more weird and they're like, is that what you've always wanted to do? I'm like, no. And then out of the blue, they sound like a high school guidance counselor, and they're just like, well, if you could be anything, what would it be? If I could be anything, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair getting fucking interrogated right now. Am I right, VIP section?
True. That's right.
You're so enthusiastic. You all could learn from their example. No, don't. They're terrible. Guy didn't know what Lost in Space was. But, sorry, it's near and dear to my heart. I love Gary Oldman. But, no jokes. I'm just getting sidetracked by my own passions.
Gary Oldman.
So, like, it makes me want to go to Cartoon Cuts. Does everyone know what Cartoon Cuts
Yeah.
is? Place where the little kid gets to watch cartoons while they get their hair cut. Like, why can't I go there? I mean, I probably could, but I'm not brave enough to find out on my own. Like, because that way if they start talking to me, I could just be like, shh, excuse me. You're interrupting my stories. Scooby and the gang are about to unmask the villain of the piece, who turns out to be Mr. Carswell, the bank manager. He was using his keys to steal money from the bank. Oh, of course, I've seen it before. That's not the point. Oh, you want me to leave? I'm sorry. That's why I can't go. I'd get arrested. I'd get arrested for yelling at a stranger about fucking Scooby-Doo. Age has nothing to do with it. I'm young at heart. I'm doing this. But, yeah, like, there's just certain things you can't enjoy anymore when you have sweet facial hair like I do. It's not that sweet. It's okay at best, but better than most. But, like, I can't go to Denny's and order a lumberjack slam without the dickhead waiter going, you know, I thought that's what you were gonna order. I can't wear a wife beater without looking like your mom's new friend Zed who won't let you watch cartoons because Red Dawn's on for the 5th time that week. Wolverines! And not that shitty remake with Thor. That's, so bad. But, thank you for agreeing. You could have been talking about something else, I wouldn't even know. Like, I can't go see Pixar movies by myself anymore.
So sad.
I mean, I still go. But I have to wait a week, and I usually get like a whole row to myself. Like some lady and her kid walk in, like, Mommy, I want to sit in the middle. Not here. Me with my giant tub of popcorn. I just happen to be holding it here. Like, there's no dick inside. I just happen to be holding it there. Because, you know, I like to get squared up. I like to get comfortable. Because I went to public school. I know how to fucking hold it. I don't get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the movies. It's fucking sacrilege. I've been talking about movies a lot. What do you think, Jonathan, my videographer? I'm actually retiring some bits. So that's why I'm just very not enthused, because I'm tired of all these jokes. But, how much time do I have left? He's not here. Great. So I'm just up here forever. And I saw. And so I'll leave you with this. It's the closest thing I have to a one-liner. And it's I bought a car recently, and it's a hybrid. So I get to litter whenever I want. And that's it. My name's Chris Z. You've all been wonderful.